Hi everybody. If you're looking to upgrade the case on your computer or build yourself a nice custom system, well, I have a nice case here I can recommend you, which is the Coolermaster CM690 Nvidia edition. And for all of you guys that are not Nvidia fans or do not have an Nvidia card, they make the 690 in the same, it looks identical except it doesn't have the green logo here in the front for Nvidia or the green lines, nor does it have on the side of the transparent plastic that you can see inside the machine. But I like this case a lot because it fits a lot of fans, and I'm going to walk you through it and show you. The fans, for example, in this case, you have several fans right now. Currently, it comes with 2 fans that it has included. It has a fan in the back, which is a big fan, and it also has one in the front. Then you can add more fans on it. You can add a total of 2 on the top, 1 at the bottom, and 1 behind the motherboard. So you can add there 4 fans that you can add to the machine. The fans, these are 120mm fans that you can get anywhere. So you can actually add these, for example, to the top and the bottom of the machine. And then it has a small 80mm fan, which is this one here. And the 80mm fan is a smaller fan, but it actually fits in behind the motherboard. So you actually can use this one right behind it to cool the CPU right there in the back of it. So it's a nice little function to have there. These fans, when you get them, they have the regular ones, which is the regular ball bearing ones. They're less expensive, but they have ones that are dual bearings on them, and they actually are quieter and they last longer. So remember to look for that when you're buying these fans. Remember to visit aramistech.com. I'm going to have all the information for these type of fans that you need for this case and for setups on it. In the next few minutes, I will show you how to add these fans to the machine and also all the features to the case that come with it. The case on the top has really nice USB ports and everything. It does not come with a power supply, so remember you have to get that, but you can get a nice, decent power supply for about $50 nowadays. So the prices have definitely dropped. Stay tuned. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. The cover here has a nice transparent plastic, a green plastic. You're going to see that in the other 690, the standard one does not have that plastic. It's just a solid metal and it has the fans on it. There is another fan right here, which I forgot to mention, on the cover itself. So you actually have the one in the front, the one in the back, which is right here, okay? And then you have the one right here on the door itself, on the slide right here. If you're going to put a CD-ROM inside the machine, or if you're going to put like a card reader or a floppy drive right here or something, you actually have to pull this out. So you got to grab this by the bottom and actually pull it. And you're going to hear it snap. So you might think it's actually breaking, and it's not. It's actually the way it pops open. It's a difficult little bit way to take it out, but just use some elbow grease and you're good to go. All right, let me give you a quick tour of the case. The case here on the side has 5 hard drives you can put in here. Easy to put, easy to take out. This actually thing pops out open like this, and you can put the drive right in here without any screws. It actually just basically is, push it in here and it locks it in place with this little pins that it has on each side. Okay, so definitely it's really easy to put. Remember, the drive with the connector side has to be facing where my thumb is, and the back part of it to the front of it. So when you stick it in here, the cables will be nice and hidden. It'll be in the back of the case themselves. You can put 5 hard drives right in here, which is really good. On the top here, you have another 5 slots that you can use. For example, you want to put a CD-ROM in here. All you got to do is click that open, slide in the CD-ROM, and it will lock in place with these little pins on the side. But if you're someone that wants to have screws on the actual case itself, you can go ahead and use the screws that come with it already provided. You have all these screws that you can use here, which are the CD-ROM screws, and you also have hard drive screws right in here. And then conveniently in the back here, you have another row of screws that you can use. These cables you see here are the cables that come from the top connector right here, which this top connector has 2 USB 2.0 ports right here, and also has a microphone port, a headset jack, and also a FireWire and an eSATA port. On the top here are where the 120 fans fit, the 120mm fans fit. There's 2 of them that go here. At the bottom here, you have a 120mm fan that you can put here, which is great because you can just stick this in here, no screws needed. It has clips that actually clip on the fan. Right here you have basically like a gasket on the back here, which is a rubber gasket, and it's really good because it actually keeps the case for the power supply from having vibrations to the case, so it keeps it nice and quiet. And also has little legs here that actually is where the power supply rests on, so it doesn't actually create any vibration. So this is a great case for having a nice airflow and making it as quiet as possible. This slots right here where you can actually, they're like rubber pieces. You can actually, it has holes. You can open this. This is if you want to install a water cooler system to keep the computer water cooled. It already has the holes for it here. Here, I'm going to show you, this is the 80mm fan that goes right in here. And it goes actually behind this so that it keeps the machine cool, the motherboard itself. This actually will cool the machine and give it more efficient performance. One thing I want to mention to you about fans, the computer fans have one little trick to them. You know, you don't know exactly when you put them in how they actually are going to be placed, which way they're going to create an airflow. As you can see here, this has little arrows here, and this one too. These are older fans that are pulled from another machine, but in the new ones that I put inside the case, they are all identical too. They all have markings, and I just wanted to show you the difference between some of them have it in a little corner here, some of them have it in the middle. But regardless of that, you create your own airflow this way. You know that if you put the fan this way inside the case, well, if this is the back of the case, this is going to pull air into the case and keep it cool inside. And vice versa, if you turn it around, it will actually pull the air out of the case. So for example, in a case like the one I'm showing you here, the Coolermaster, the top fans, which go on the very top, will actually go this way, facing up, because what you wanted to do is you wanted to pull the air out of the case so that since heat rises, it will pull it out of the case and out to the top of the case, okay? And then the one at the bottom of the case, which is the one that will go at the bottom, will also go in this manner, because the one at the bottom will also pull air from the bottom and pull it into the case. So it will actually create a nice airflow into the actual unit. So this way you can customize the airflow you're gonna get. So definitely remember, keep out for the little markings on it, and remember that they're not always in the same place. Some of them are in the corner, some of them in the middle. They're not placed on all corners, okay? It's only on one of the sides that has it. Look really good and you will always find it there. I hope this tip helps you out to create your own airflow in the machine and also to set up the fans the right way.